So this video was requested to me, and heads up, it's going to be mostly in Tagalog. I miss chikahan in Tagalog anyway, and my son loves it when I speak Tagalog. I'm sorry about this. I scratched myself and it's really bad. Anyway, so heads up, Tagalog, Filipino video requested by some people who messaged me. So anyway, people were asking me what to do prior to the vaccine. First, I'm so happy that you guys are considering to get the vaccination. So there's nothing that you need to change with your routine on the vaccination. Kung hindi nyo nakita yung video ko, I still took my regular probiotics, I took my multivitamins, and my other supplements that I take on a daily basis. Okay. During my first shot, I took Tylenol. Okay. Brand name Tylenol, generic is acetaminophen. So the popular brand is Tylenol. It's by J&J or Johnson & Johnson. So I just get the generic, which is acetaminophen right here. Okay. Equate is a Walmart brand. Okay, acetaminophen. In other countries like UK, European countries, and Philippines, the generic is paracetamol. So I think Biogesic pa rin yung #1 brand for paracetamol. I'm not endorsing or promoting whatever brand, pero paracetamol yung generic sa Pilipinas, and then dito sa US it's acetaminophen. The popular brand name, like what I said, is Tylenol. So, nung first dose ko, nag-take ako ng usual supplements ko and multivitamins, and then nag-take ako ng 2 Tylenol or 2 acetaminophen or 2 paracetamol. Okay? So, after that, diniscuss ko to with my friends, pharmacist friends, and doctor friends, because it's kind of divided. Some say don't do prophylaxis. Some say do prophylaxis. What do I mean by prophylaxis? Prophylaxis is preventive. Okay. So we tried to find studies. Medyo divided. Kasi lucky my son growing up, yung pediatrician lagi sinasabi when he's gonna get his vaccine, give him a dose of Tylenol an hour before I take him for his immunization or his vaccination. So, yun yung ginagawa ko. So, 3 pediatrician ganun yung sinabi. And then, we tried to find studies and cases wherein they've shown na kapag nag-take ka ng preventive or prophylactic, like NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs like ibuprofen, aspirin, bumababa yung production ng antibodies. So, pag nagpa-vaccine ka, be it flu vaccine or COVID vaccine, yung katawan mo hindi mapoproduce or magagawa yung natural na ginagawa niya kapag may something foreign na na-inject sa'yo or na-ingest ka. Say, for example, virus or bacteria, in-attack yung body mo or nasa body mo. Ang normal, natural course ng katawan mo is to produce antibodies to fight off the virus or the bacteria. So, dun sa studies, kapag nag-prophylaxis ka or nag-preventive measure ka, like taking, sabi, NSAIDs, okay? So, medyo gusto kong i-clarify ito. Kasi ibuprofen and aspirin are NSAIDs. Pero ang Tylenol, acetaminophen, at paracetamol, hindi siya considered NSAID. Okay? It doesn't fall under the NSAID category. Kaya, nung first dose ko, nag-take ako ng paracetamol or ng acetaminophen. 2 500 milligrams to 1,000 milligrams. So, I was fine on my first dose. Medyo nahilo lang ako ng konti pagkatapos, pero okay na ako. Tapos, sore lang yung arm ko, pero wala akong fever, wala akong chills, wala. Parang nahilo lang ako ng konti, and that was it. Nakapag-drive na ako pa uwi. Yung second dose ko naman, because na-discuss ko na nga with my friends, hindi kami magpo-prophylaxis ng second dose namin. So, titiisin namin muna yung symptoms tsaka yung side effects bago kami mag-take ng paracetamol or Tylenol. If ako yung papipiliin, hindi ako mag-ibuprofen. Kasi ibuprofen, nandun talaga siya sa studies, NSAIDs decrease the production of antibodies. Pero ang Tylenol, paracetamol, acetaminophen, hindi siya NSAID. So, medyo confusing doon. Okay. Pero, nire-recommend nila na once ma-start mo na, ma-feel yung mga side effects, like magkalagnat ka, magka-fever ka, or lagnat, and then may chills, and then masakit na talaga yung buo mong katawan, doon pwede ka na mag-take ng Tylenol or paracetamol or ng acetaminophen. Ako, preferably, hindi ako mag-ibuprofen. Okay? Tsaka, allergic ako sa NSAID. So, allergic ako sa ibuprofen. Nung nasa Pilipinas ako, allergic ako sa Alaxan na hospital ako, na ER ako 3 times because of Alaxan. Tigas ng ulo. Talagang 3 beses pa para ko masiguro na allergic ako. So anyway, sorry Hagarda Versosa ako kasi kaka-workout ko lang. I have amazing friends who push me to work out, who push me to move, especially during this time talagang we try to lift each other because it's really, really very difficult. Anxiety attacks, panic attacks, medyo nagiging common na not only to people who have mental illness in the past, but common na siya to everyone kasi nga matagal na tayong na-stuck. So, I'd like you to really, 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 really go for your vaccine para matapos na tong pandemic na to. Kasi pag 50% to 80% ng population natin nabakunahan na, we can get back to I don't wanna say normal kasi hindi na talaga normal to our new normal na talaga. Pero at least makaka-travel na tayo, mahahag na natin yung loved ones natin. So, yun yung sa akin. So, ang point ko, may nagtanong din sa akin through private messages kung may sipon, may ubo. I do recommend na wag i-delay nyo na muna yung vaccination nyo kapag may ubo, may sipon, or may nararamdaman kayo para ma-rule out nyo na hindi sa vaccine ang galing yung mga side effects kasi baka may ibang kayong sakit, baka may flu or something, di ba? So, siguraduhin na walang nafe-feel na sakit bago magpabakuna. Isa pa, another point. So number 1 point, yung prophylaxis, wag nang gawin. Hintayin muna yung side effects maramdaman bago mag-take ng paracetamol. Okay? So, pwede up to 2. So, 1,000 milligrams. 500 milligrams pa rin yata ang pinakamataas sa Pilipinas. So, yan. Yan yung first answer ko. Pwede ba magpabakuna pag may sipon, may ubo? Okay, suggestion namin, huwag magpabakuna pag may sipon, ubo, or may nararamdaman para ma-rule out natin na hindi sa vaccine nanggaling yung side effects na yun. Okay, so, yan. Yun yung second point. And then, so no prophylaxis. Kung pwede daw ba may sipon, may ubo, wag, maghintay na lang. Okay, third point. Okay, I know that wala tayong choice at this point kung ano yung vaccine na available sa atin. Okay, right now, yung mga frontliners ang eligible. So, kung eligible kayo through work din or sa company nyo, take advantage na. Okay, huwag na tayong mamili. Okay, huwag na tayong mamili. Ako, personally, ang nakuha ko, not my choice, is Pfizer. Okay? Nung una, gusto ko Moderna. Tapos, kasi I've been watching Moderna. But then, wala naman tayong choice. So, nung pumunta ako sa pharmacy as a frontliner, nung eligible ako, ang nabigay sa akin is Pfizer. So, 2 doses. Okay? So, very minimal yung side effect ko. Talagang soreness lang. Tapos, yung second dose ko, nag-chills lang ako at 2 in the morning. I had my second dose at 10 a.m. Tapos, yung chills ko, yung side effects ko, naramdaman ko lang at 2 in the morning. Chills lang. Tapos, nakatiis ako ng 24 hours na walang paracetamol, walang Tylenol, tapos nagklase pa ako ng 2.5 hours. Pagkatapos nun sabi ko, I don't like this feeling. Tapos nag-take na ako ng 2 Tylenol or 2 paracetamol or 2 acetaminophen, 500 milligrams each. Tapos nawala na lahat. And the 48 hour, wala na. Wala na talaga. Kahit na yung soreness ng arm, wala na. Tapos yung mga friends ko na may Moderna, medyo mas marami silang side effects sa second dose. And then, I know sa Pilipinas, mas maraming Sinovac at saka Astra na madedeliver. Okay? So, yung Astra has been proven sa at least 70% effective. So, wag kayong matakot. Okay? Better that than nothing. Okay? Yung Sinovac, ganito. So, may plan ako. So, invitein ko yung friends ko, pharmacists from all over the world, and didiscuss namin yung mga different brands. Okay? Pero, talagang nire-recommend namin na just take the vaccine kung ano man yung available. Wala naman tayong choice ngayon. Kasi lahat sila, okay? Lahat sila at least 70% effective naman, okay? I know Pfizer is 90% effective or higher, 90-something, and Moderna. Pero mahirap i-store ang Pfizer. Kaya yun yung magiging problem sa Philippines kasi yung storage. So mahirap siyang i-ship, mahirap siyang i-store. Swerte nang magkaroon ng a good number of amount of Pfizer. So kaya naintindihan ko yung Astra, ang Sinovac, mas more available sa Philippines. So, yun yung mga gusto kong i-discuss. Tsaka, feel free to email me or send me a private message. I'll try to answer all your questions. Nung umpisa, I don't want to get the vaccine. Sabi ko, I'll wait 1 year before I get the vaccine. But then, my friends encouraged me, pharmacist friends, hindi lahat ng pharmacist pro-vaccination, especially COVID. Yung iba, naghihintay din. But I'm lucky to have friends, all of us who are pro-vaccination. Ako, pro-vaccination ako. Lahat ng vaccine, I take it. Lahat ng vaccine, binibigay ko yan sa anak ko. Every year, nagpo-flu shot kami. Okay? Kaming pamilya, every year, nagpo-flu shot kami. Tsaka lahat ng vaccine, up-to-date ang anak ko. Tsaka ako rin. Tsaka, yan. So, yeah, I'm pro-vaccine. Pero nga, dahil bago yung COVID, at the beginning, medyo hesitant ako. Tapos, I love my friends so much kasi nga sabi nila, okay, let's get it. So, ayun na. Na-encourage na ako. And then, every day, tinitingnan namin kung ano yung trends. So, gawin na natin to. Talagang miss na miss ko ng, I know kayo rin, miss na miss ko ng lumaboy. Marami akong trips na na-cancel and mahirap na stuck sa bahay. Alam nyo yan. Especially work from home na, homeschooling mommy ka pa. Tapos, yung mga plans mo ng trips, ng travel, na-cancel lahat. So, it's getting to your nerves. Yung anxiety level talagang mataas na. We try to do whatever we can. So, talagang let's do our part. Kung available ang bakuna, magpabakuna na. Mag-mask po tayo at mag-social distance pa rin. Huwag po muna tayong mag-party. Alam nyo, marami akong gustong i-hug. Okay? Even my closest friends here, my best friends, gusto ko silang dalawin, gusto ko silang bisitahin, pero hindi. The most I did is, duman ako sa bahay ng kaibigan ko, tapos I brought her food. Tapos, I had to put it sa pinto niya. A couple of days after her birthday, gusto ko siyang i-hug, pero hindi ko siya ma-hug. So, talagang gawin na natin yung part natin. I'm trying to do my part. So, wag na tayong matigas ulo, ha. So, pag-quarantine, wag mag-party, mag-mask, mag-ingat lagi. Huwag nang pakalat-kalat na walang mask. Sumunod na tayo kasi hindi lang tayo yung nahihirapan na rin yung mga countries natin, yung ekonomiya natin, paano makabangon, maraming walang jobs, nawalan ng jobs. Swerte po tayong mga may trabaho pa. Pero marami na talagang nasasaktan ng mga negosyo, ng mga pamilya dahil sa jobs. Kaya po, unti-unti tayong nagluwag, hindi dahil it's safe. Kaya po tayo unti-unting nagluwag dahil nasasaktan na po ang ekonomiya, nasasaktan ng maraming tao, marami nang nagugutom. Kaya unti-unti natin binuksan. Pero wag naman po nating i-take advantage yung yung pagbukas ng ekonomiya na party-party to the max na naman tayo, mag-ingat pa rin po tayo. May mga guidelines pa rin po tayo na kailangan sundin. So, miss na po kayo. Talagang pauwi na ako sa Pilipinas. Last year, naun siya may pa. Maraming trips na na-cancel. So, maraming nalungkot. Mag-ingat po lagi. Wear your mask.